What is up, everybody, and welcome back. It is Thursday, October 27th. I'm down here on the Texas City Dike trying to do a little bit of fishing for big old bull reds or black drum, and we have a beautiful sunrise peeking over the end of the dike down there. Probably can't see it, but it's super windy right now. That wind is whipping across the bay, and it's making it pretty chilly. It's about 55 degrees this morning, paired with the wind. Yeah, it's a little crisp out here. So first thing we gotta do is catch some bait, because I did not go to the bait shop and I did not bring any bait. So what I have to do that is, let me hide from the wind right here. We have a sabiki rig, which if y'all don't know is just a bunch of little hooks. You put a weight on the bottom, and I have that tipped with fish bites because that's all that I have for scent. And then I have my cast net right back there. I actually already threw it once and I caught like 3 nice finger mullets. So not what we want for the big bull reds, but still, that's something. We can use those to make some bigger bait. So kind of like a little food chain fishing challenge this morning. But yeah, we're supposed to be meeting a few people down here. I'll turn the camera on whenever they get here and introduce y'all if you don't already know them. So stay tuned, let's get after some fish. All right, there we go. First bait of the day right here we got. A little pinfish or whatever. Not really what I want. I kind of want some croaker. So we're gonna toss this back out there, see if we can get another one. But that bite was almost instant. That could be a potential bait. It's a little small, not really my favorite, but hey, it's better than no bait. Let's get back out there and see if we can get something better. Okay, so it's about 8 o'clock now. I've got a few baits. I've got about 3 finger mullet and 4 or 5 little pinfish, piggy perch, whatever they are. And now we're gonna head down to the end of the dike. These baits are not really big enough for catching bull reds, but we're gonna try to take them, cut them up, and hopefully we'll be able to catch maybe some croaker, some whiting, sand trout, really anything, and hopefully we'll be able to turn that into a big bull red. So let's head down to the end of the dike. Y'all stay tuned and let's see if we can catch some bigger baits. Okay, so we've made it to the end of the dike right here. We actually found a spot pretty close to the end. There's not that many people here today. I know if you look down that way, you can probably see like 20 rods, but not that many people. So what I got here is I got my small bait rod out there with some fish bites on it, hoping to catch, like I said, croaker or whatever. And then I'm going on the big rod right here. And on the big rod, we just have a pre-made drum leader. I actually bought this down at Boyd's, I believe. Got a 5-ounce pyramid weight. That should be plenty. I couldn't find my spider weight, but it's okay. The wind today is blowing from the other side of the dike, so straight from the back. That should help hold these in place. Now this isn't a big bait, guys. This is like just a little bit over a mid-sized finger mullet. We're gonna throw it on the big rod though, because that's all we got right now while we're trying to catch some more baits. We're gonna take it, we're gonna hook this thing right in the back. About right there. Toss this out there. Now you never know, we could catch a nice slot red on here to take home, or a nice big bull red. But we're gonna see what happens. We got the hook pushed through there. Let's go ahead and launch this out and set it in the rod holder. Whenever I'm here casting the dike, sometimes I'll cast up on the rocks. If I can find a good flat one, like that'd be a decent one to cast from. But if I'm really trying to whip it out there, a lot of times find a rock like this, plant my foot on it, and then you have plenty of room behind you to really whip that rod out there. So we're gonna go ahead and send this way out. Got our drag set on there. You want it decently loose, so if a big fish bites, it doesn't take the whole rod with it. We're gonna tighten down. Now this rod does have braid on it, so if you tighten down too much, it's gonna pull that weight out of the bottom and your bait's just gonna start drifting around. So we really can't have it that tight, but we'll get it as much as we can. Looks like it's gonna be about there. Drag just like that. And now it's just waiting again, guys. We're gonna go ahead and try to catch some more bait on the smaller rods. Hopefully this thing will start going off. Yeah, dude, I was just sitting here chilling and all of a sudden I heard the drag, like 2 little clicks pull off of there. And that rod got hit. I'm just hoping that that mullet didn't get ripped off, because it was hooked through the back, so if a fish grabbed it anywhere but the hook, it could just pull it right off. It's not slack or anything, so I don't think it has it. I'm just gonna wait. We're hooked up. There it is. That's a good fish. Woo! That's a red on a mullet this big, y'all. A 4-inch mullet. Dude, that's a pretty nice one. All right, we're on, guys. It hit it, pull drag a little bit. Then came back and hit it again about 2 minutes later. I made a nice little run there too. It feels like it's gonna be a red. Fighting too hard for a gaff top, got the head shakes. Probably not a drum, black drum, red drum, I would say it is. There we go, y'all. So as much as I like to say it has been a slow morning, it's like 9:30 right now, and it has been pretty slow, but to be realistic, this has only been in the water maybe 45 minutes. That's not terrible. And it's not on an ideal bait, just a little finger mullet. So there we go. Now I'm wishing I wouldn't have cut up that other finger mullet.
No, but really, we were just talking about how just kind of waiting and hoping you get lucky. Bless up to the Lord. He heard that combo. He sent us this Drew's big old fish, the nice net. We're gonna get them chocolates here. I'm gonna put my shoes on so I can grab it now.
Y'all, this is feeling like a pretty decent redfish here. Make another little run. Oh, there it is. There we are, guys. It's a nice redfish. It's definitely a bull here, but it's nothing crazy. It's not a 40-incher. But hey, that's a good fish. Oh, he's pretty though. Man, with the way that thing ran drag, I was expecting this fish to be a solid like 40-inch red.
Then go inspector gadget mode on him. I'm trying to think. I actually am going to inspector gadget this fish.
I'm about to hop down right here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop down. If it
You need the net.
I'll pass you the rod.
I got the bugger grip too.
Yeah, usually I just grip them, but I don't know how I'm gonna get over these rocks to grab them. Unless I can sling them right in here.
I think we can get him in this net, lift him over, and you can grip him up. He'll fit in this net, huh?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
That's a nice red though, bro. We gotta get you a picture.
All right. There, you can find him. I'm just gonna grab him.
Alright.
He's in here. We got him. He's drumming.
This is a thumbnail right here. So people think they're caught.
Damn! Man, he's got somebody else's line in him. There we go. It's a caught red. Woo! Okay, y'all, here's the drum right now. He's drumming. Look at that beautiful thing. Let's get a measurement on him. Okay, from the end right there. He is, damn, 37 inches to the tip. Well, that's honestly bigger than I thought this thing was gonna be. It's a nice fish, cool. Nose pushed through. Yeah, 37 inches. Got somebody else's line in him right here, y'all. I think it's swallowed, so I'm not even gonna try to get out. I'll probably trim it to make it shorter on him, but he's still alive, he's still eating, so he should be able to push that on through. But hey, we're gonna get some pictures here and then let this thing go. All right, y'all. Y'all check out this fish right here. Nice 37-inch bull red off the Texas City Dike. They've been killing him down here lately. It's been a little slow for us. He's actually crapping on my hand right now. It's sick. So, a couple pictures real quick, and then we're gonna toss him back. But hey, that's a good fish to start the day. It's only 9:30 in the morning. I think we can get some more. Yeah, we're gonna hop down and slide over these rocks. This is where I landed them, so should be a good spot. And now there's two ways to release these big fish off the dike. You can either toss them in super hard, or you can slowly let them in. One last look at that beautiful thing in the sunlight. Nice colors on them. There we go, guys. Big bull red, 37 inches off the Texas City Dike. Let's get a nice release on him, send him on his way. I know I'm already gonna get roasted for releasing him in this rock, but I'm not releasing him in the rock. I'm grabbing him. All right. Now we're just gonna hold this fish here, let him revive himself. He's gonna give us a good kick when he's ready to go. He hasn't been out of the water that long, just a couple minutes. That's nothing for a big fish like this. And then it's just our duty to make sure that he gets over those rocks. But yeah, you can either throw him really hard off the rocks, or you can slowly let him go like this. I prefer to do this because I feel like when you throw them really hard, man, they have a good chance of just smacking their head on one of these rocks if you don't get them out there far enough. If you fish the dike, you know that. These rocks are everywhere. Beautiful. He's gone, guys. Okay, so we're gonna cast back out here. I got my rod rigged up again. I'll show you what I got. I have this little pinfish right here, just a whole thing. That last thing I caught on a finger mullet, but we're gonna try one of these out. And it's always important, guys, after you catch a big fish, just check your line. Now, I know I have a big leader on here, but especially when you're fishing around rocks or something like this, it's not just your leader you have to worry about. I worry about other parts of my line being rubbed by the rocks. As you can see, it's kind of like a ledge down here. That fish is, you know, 5 feet down there and your line is rubbing on the rocks. Well, next time you go to catch one, that could snap. So, important to check your line, make sure you don't have any abrasions. But yeah, we're gonna sling this bait out here and hopefully we'll get bit again. Here we go. Put it in the rod holder, and then guys, just like last time, it's a waiting game. See if we can get on another. So we got that redfish released right there. I got my rod cast back out. And I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Christian right there from MCD TV. That's his channel right there. I'll have it linked down below. Go check him out. He helped me land that fish, and we're out here doing a little fishing together. And we actually are supposed to be meeting somebody else here pretty soon, so hopefully they'll come through and we can all get a video going. But yeah, make sure to go check them out. I'll have them linked down below. But anyways, we're gonna sit back down. We're gonna play the waiting game again, and hopefully we can get another bite. All right, y'all, well, here we have a nice case of what happens at the Texas City Dike. Snags all the time. So if you are going to come out here, don't do what I just did. If you're going to reel in your bait to check it or for any reason, when you start reeling, don't stop reeling. Get that all the way to shore, because if not, you will get snagged. I stopped reeling for like less than a second, and I'm hooked up on a rock on that nice leader too. So I'm going to break this off because ain't no way that's coming out. I'm going to have to remake the leader. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, so wind's picking up. You can probably hear right now, but hey, if you were the channel, our boy Albert came through and gave us some mullet over here. So he was leaving, he had some dead mullet, so we definitely took it right here. As y'all know, we don't have any bait today, so we're gonna see if this catches red. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our mullet, hook it up to the bottom, big circle hook, hooking it out to the top, and then we're just gonna send it out there and see if we can catch anything. See if that big old red will come. On another turn of events, we just had somebody else stop by and give us bait. So another viewer of the channel, his name is Jerry. So shout out to you, Jerry. Thank you so much for stopping by. He gave us some crabs, which if you don't know, let me put you on right now. Blue crabs are the #1 bait for bull redfish and black drum. So we're gonna hook some of these up, toss these out. He also hooked it up with some more mullet. So it's just a good day. We're gonna see. We have a good looking tide coming in right now. I believe we have a big bite supposed to happen at 2 to 4. So y'all stay tuned. Let's hook up this crab. Hopefully that wind doesn't get too bad. I'm hiding behind the truck right now. And let's see if we can catch us a big bull red. Another one. Okay, so we're about to hook up this crab right here. I also forgot to mention, look who else pulled up right here. It's Kevin from GG Anglers. I'm sure many of you know him. If not, I'll have him linked down below too. So we just got a whole little group of us out here today, and we're all putting on a nice piece of crab. We're gonna see if we can catch something. Now, whenever I hook crab, I take my crab, rip it in half. I should have showed y'all this whole thing, but I didn't. And then I take this and I run it through the swimmer, the base of the swimmer, and that little gummy part in the joint. And that ain't gonna fall off. That's a good bait, exposed hook point, so they're not gonna miss it, and staying on there nice and tight. If they do happen to fall off, or you have one that might be a little old, you can hook it down here and make it come out the bottom of the shell right there, and that'll hold it on even better. You just wanna make sure you don't tear that shell and crack it into little pieces, because then it's all gonna fall apart. So there we go, we're hooked up. Let's cast it out, see if we can get on red. Sending her out. Boom, we're out, y'all. Okay, my rod just started bending super slow, and then it popped slack a little bit. We're gonna see if we got one here. That sit. If there is something biting, it hasn't taken it. Hopefully it hasn't taken the crab either, the bait. So we'll let it sit, see if it'll come back for it. If not, in about 10 minutes I'll reel it up, check it. Okay, well, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been here since 8 this morning, and we only end up with that one redfish. About to go reel in the big rod right there. The wind is picked up. I'm pretty sure I'm sunburned as absolute heck right now. So we're gonna call it, we're gonna head home. Don't forget to go check out Christian's subscription right there, MCD TV. I'll have a link down below, and also GG Anglers. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Share this video to a friend if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And if you are, thank you guys so much. That's it for right now. Until next time, peace.